Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 893. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, you are in the right place. Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 20 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can even turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. And once again, happy Sunday, everyone. As we do every Sunday here on the show, it is Sunday Story Time, where I grab a book off my bookshelf, whether it's one of my own books, a client book, or a book that has positively impacted me in some way. I read you an excerpt from that book and then pose some sort of questions so you can apply the information to your own work. And today I've chosen a client book, also a good friend of mine, Margina Adams Holmes, and her book is called Dear Moviegoer, Tales from Behind the Velvet Curtains. I'm going to read you the introduction of her book. Have you ever gone to a movie theater, you're watching your movie, and during a crucial part in the story, had your experience interrupted by a bright light as someone starts texting on their phone? Have you ever been watching a movie, it's getting near the end, and people start walking in and sitting down, distracting you from the ending? I have worked at a movie theater 3 different times in my life, and it has always been an entertaining experience. I've seen a lot of, shall we say, interesting things. I started my Dear Moviegoer posts as a way to let people know of the craziness that goes on there, to entertain, but also to educate everyone on proper cinema etiquette. With some of the things people say and do, you'd think some people had never been to a movie theater before. Sometimes all we can do is shake our head and carry on as we sweep up their popcorn trail to the door. You may think, but sweeping up popcorn, isn't that what you're paid to do? So what's the problem? Absolutely, without a doubt, it's what I'm paid to do, and I like working at the theater. Still, just because we're paid to clean up after guests doesn't mean that they should leave all of their trash or clothing strewn all over 3 different seats and on the stairs. There are some funny things that happen and things that make you wonder, what the hell were they thinking? You really get all kinds of people, and you have to laugh, sometimes with them, sometimes not. This book is for the avid moviegoer or theater employee in your life. I'm sure they've seen most of these things and can share a laugh about it. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and enjoy your show. Margina. It's a really fun book. And sometimes the most seemingly unnoteworthy aspects of your life can contain the funniest or most interesting stories. In Margina's case, her day job, working at a large movie theater chain, used her writer's imagination and powers of observation to tap into the lighter side of life. A series of short little love notes, so to speak, to her customers, things she wishes moviegoers knew from people like her who deal with them every day. Now, what seemingly normal or mundane aspect of your life might be entertaining, interesting, inspiring, or educational to others? It's easy to notice the big life and death stuff, but what if there's a fun little easy-to-produce nonfiction book about one little corner of your life that you may have overlooked? There are many roads to becoming a published author beyond writing the great American novel. And Dear Moviegoer is a fun little book, so I'll make sure to drop the link in the show notes. And outside of being a published nonfiction author, Margina is also the author of an entire fiction series, a space opera series called the Elixir series. So be sure and look for that as well on Amazon. Thank you for joining me here on Your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And please drop by my Inc. Authors group on Facebook for motivation, accountability, book writing, publishing resources, and more. Until tomorrow, happy writing.